NPA boss to stay on despite court ruling in EU to tighten sanctions against Iran. Good day to you. The Justice Ministry says prosecution head Menzi Simelane will stay on until the Constitutional Court confirms an appeal court ruling setting aside his appointment. The Supreme Court of Appeal has ruled that Simelane's appointment by President Jacob Zuma was unconstitutional and that he has to leave his post. Law expert Pierre Defos says all decisions taken by Simelane as head of public prosecutions have been rendered invalid by the court ruling. However, Justice Ministry spokesperson Hladi says government has yet to take a decision on whether to challenge the appeal court's ruling. He says they first want to take the opportunity to fully understand the implications of the judgment. DA leader Helen Zille earlier asked President Zuma to appoint a new national director of public prosecutions following the appeals court ruling.
Given Judge Nafsa's emphatic ruling today, we hope that the President will do the right thing and relieve Mr. Simelane of his duties forthwith. In his place, President Zuma must appoint somebody who is a fit and proper person with the requisite integrity and who will enjoy the respect and confidence of the legal profession, the judiciary and all the people of South Africa, to apply his mind to every case before him independently and without fear or favour.
The Black Sash, as they plead with the Supreme Court of Appeal, has granted them leave to appeal in the cartel case involving 3 bread companies. The Black Sash, the Children's Resource Centre, COSATU and the National Consumer Forum were earlier denied a lawsuit against the companies who were found guilty of price fixing by the Competition Commission. Black Sash's Nkosi Kalule Nyambezi.
All along we have believed that if a different court and a different judge looks into the matter, it will arrive at a different decision. We are determined to take this issue of bread case forward on behalf of the consumers so that we can ensure that in the end, the companies that were found guilty by the competition authorities for increasing the price of bread, they compensate us.
KwaZulu-Natal Health MEC Sibonga Senidlomo has vowed to increase male circumcision in the province to curb HIV/AIDS infections. KwaZulu-Natal is the province with the highest prevalence of HIV-infected pregnant women. The MEC was speaking during World AIDS Day celebrations. He says more than 80,000 men have been circumcised. Former Cricket South Africa Chief Operations Officer Don McIntosh has been grilled by the Nicholson inquiry into bonus payouts at Cricket South Africa. He gave evidence in Pretoria today. Samantha Mari reports.
McIntosh occupied the hot seat on day 7 of the hearings for almost 2.5 hours. He justified his non-disclosure of the bonuses to the Remuneration Committee by shifting the blame onto CSA Chief Executive Gerald Majola. The former COO said that he never engaged with the REMCO about his performance, and the bonuses in his mind were authorized by his CEO, and that was the end of it for him. Former Gauteng Cricket Board President Barry Scholthammer, who initially blew the whistle on the bonus issue, also gave evidence. Scholthammer rubbished the notion that there was a white mafia out to get Majola and suggested that in 2009, the governing body gave rights to the IPL, which they were not allowed to give.
European Union foreign ministers have agreed to tighten sanctions against Iran because of concerns about its atomic program. They're adding the names of about 180 more companies and individuals to a list of those targeted by the sanctions. The ministers have also agreed to continue working on other punitive measures that officials say could target Iran's energy sector. The meeting in Brussels comes 2 days after Iranian demonstrators broke into the British mission in Iran, prompting Britain to order the expulsion of Iranian diplomats from London. The top story, the Justice Ministry says prosecution head Menzi Simelane will stay on until the Constitutional Court confirms an appeal court ruling setting aside his appointment.